How did I get here? How did I get to a point where now that I have 34 credit cards and counting, because I'm still going to get more? How did I become a credit card junkie? I remember the first time I flew first class, thanks to points that I've earned on my very first credit card. So my very first credit card was an American Airlines credit card. I don't remember specifically what it was. I can tell you a quick story. I was flying from, I believe, from Miami to JFK, and I needed to charge my phone. And I remember I asked the stewardess, I was like, hey, how do I charge my cell phone back here? I don't see any, and she said to me, she was like, well, maybe it's the specific aircraft that I was on, but she said, well, the reason why is you gotta either sit in first class or you gotta either buy the ticket or have an award points. So I was like, well, how much is it for a first class flight? Because I'm not, well, it's super expensive and you gotta pay the bill. Or you can get this credit card and then you can purchase the point and you get the points and you can fly first class. So I was like, well, so I looked over and I looked and I saw the people in first class and I was like, they're drinking champagne, they're able to charge their phone. How do I get up there? She was like, well, then take this pamphlet, open up this credit card, and then when you open this credit card, you'll be able to redeem points. That was my first credit card. Now, I've always had a credit card, but like when you're young, you go to the bank and you open up a bank account and they give you like hey, do you want a credit card? Like a super small limit. So I had one of those. So I had a Chase Freedom, I think it was a Freedom card. I opened back in like 2009. It was just there. I really didn't know what I was doing, and then I think I opened up like an American Express Zinc card. Do y'all remember your American Express Zinc card? So, and then I realized the difference with redeeming my points and flying in first class versus sitting in the back in coach, and I started to realize, wow, that's the power of having a good credit score, and using points to do something that I wanted to do. That's why I fell in love with credit cards. Growing up in Brooklyn, I didn't understand the importance of credit. I thought cash was king, and I thought that credit was just for emergencies. For some reason, it seems as if we're not taught financial literacy at all. Like even in the best, I would say the best Ivy League school, it's not broken down into simplistic ways that we can actually make a difference with our life. So I said I learned the importance of this credit card lifestyle through self-education. Read Rich Dad Poor Dad, watched a lot of YouTube videos on finance, self-education. I kept like more self-education, travel points, travel hacking, and being in the military, it really, I was overseas, I was in, stateside, just traveling. And it's like, it's not really, I didn't really understand the educational aspect of it. But then I started to say to myself, my credit score is going up. Why? It was because I was opening up all these credit cards and my utilization was rising. I have over $100,000 in total utilization for credit. And I'm using probably every month, I at max maybe $3,000 out of that 100,000. Which has made my credit score skyrocket. And I'm in the 800s now. I'm happy about that. So then I started saying, well, how do I put myself in a position to help other people? And I came across this function of Tradelines. And I was like, well, what's a trade line? And then a trade line is just an account that's on your credit profile that shows any type of like constant payment or some type of revolving type payment. Mortgages, car loans, credit card, student loans, whatever it is. And I started saying, well, is there a way that I can, I started looking at people selling trade lines on a credit card, and I was like helping people to boost their credit score. And I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to help people get their credit score boosted so they can go out there and get themselves the credit card that they need or whatever it might be. I don't fix credit, guys. I'm not here fixing credit, taking stuff off your collections and all that stuff. That's not what I'm doing. But I do help people who is like, hey, I got low utilization. I have a low age of credit. I need some way to help me, push myself over it. And I'm like, sure, I can help you. I've helped a bunch of my family members, bunch of friends, close people that I've known. And now I said, I just want to tell my story, why I'm tying in my love for credit cards, my understanding, my little miniature understanding of credit itself and finances, because I'm not a finance guy, just a regular dude, and just trying to understand how to help other people. So that's why I did what I did, you know? It's more out of I love what I do to the point that I'm willing to just do it. And then when I do it, I see the joy on people that, you know, are able to get their car, get their house, push their credit score over. And I encourage everyone to go out there and do that, because it's helped me, right? It's helped me overcome low utilization and improve my credit score, right? I just realized there's so many people that's struggling like me, struggling with their credit and just not knowing where to start. And that's why I'm here. I wanted to start this video just to say how much I love what I do, and I just love helping people. And just let's start this journey together. I wanted to come on YouTube to make a longer video versus those little short ones that I'm doing on Instagram and stuff like that. And I kind of show a little bit of tricks that I've been using to earn points and how I'm redeeming those points, and the best way for me to take travel. And like I said, I don't make a lot of money. I'm just a regular dude, you know, just here. Appreciate it. This was good. I got this off my chest. I feel so much better. So much better. So what I do want is, whether you're just starting out your journey or just trying to, you know, get over that hump, man, you're not alone. Let's build this community together so we can come together and take it one step at a time, where we can all talk about our financial goals and where we want to go in the future. So remember, I sat in coach, I looked up front, and I was like, I got to be in first class. And that mindset change shift everything, not only from credit cards, but it made me look at my personal finances, personal goals, personal everything, self-reflection. It made me self-reflect. I want to connect. I want to talk to you guys. Appreciate it. It's all love.